Hey, it's Lori. I am at Costco today. It's Costco day. They're sort of busy, but they're not as busy as usual because today is a Friday and they are usually packed. But there's a lot of parking spots today, so compared to usual on Fridays. Hopefully the traffic isn't too big of an annoyance with the audio, but I do have my windows down a little bit. I'm going to put them up before I go in, but while I'm sitting here talking, I didn't want to have my air blowing and everything else interfering. So I'm probably not going to do, there's no probably, I'm not going to do a shop with me today, but I will do a haul. I have quite a bit, actually. Where's my list? I already put it in I always wear this on me in there. It's just easier. So, because I always have a list at Costco. This is what my list is looking like. It's pretty big. And every once in a while I go off my list at Costco too, so I don't have a big problem with that. Costco, Aldi, I always go off my list. Costco, sometimes I do. But yeah. But the goal is usually to stay on the list, right? That's usually the goal at Costco too, but you never know. Sometimes you just see something you just have to have, right? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I brought my bags. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can kind of see them back there. Threw my bags in here. They were inside. I hadn't brought them back out yet. So yeah, I like those giant Costco bags that I bought. They're huge, and the handles are nice too, because they have the long handles that you can throw over your shoulder, or they have the shorter handles, and they're short enough that I can actually carry it down to my side and it doesn't drag the ground. It's like, yeah, because I'm kind of short. Yeah, I'm only 5'2". But anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about a Costco haul. So I'm going to quit chatting and I'm going to go in and I'm going to go do some shopping. And then I don't know if I'll come back and talk to you or not until I get home. We'll find out in about a second. All done. Hold on. I've got air on. Okay. Yeah, I had to get the air on because I got a bunch of cold stuff back here. It's in insulated bags, but still I don't have ice packs or anything, so it should keep itself cold till I get home, but not if I sit here in a steaming hot car very long. So here's my receipt today, and it was $490.15. It's actually not bad for everything that I got, which I will show you when I get home. I did not get pizzas today, so there's that. Yeah. Just trying to get everything out of my fanny pack and into my main purse, because I don't like lugging my main purse around, but I do like having it with me because it's got all my stuff in it. And I worked this morning and I just like to have it with me, and I needed to go to the bank, and I did that before I came here, and you know, just like to have all my stuff with me. So, and yeah, got lots back there. You can probably see a little bit of it, a little sneak peekaroo. And oh, I got my readers. I took them in, didn't need them. If I wouldn't have taken them in, I would have needed them. That's how that works. So where's the little case? Here it is. And so it took me 30 minutes to do the shopping, and the checkout lines were so long, but they opened up a couple of extra registers. I only had a couple people in front of me when they did that, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, the checkout lines were so long. To get through the checkout line and pay and get out here and get everything loaded up, I looked at the time and it was 25 more minutes. So I actually made pretty good time. It doesn't take very long to spend pretty near $500 at Costco, let me just tell you. Yeah. Okay. And my index card for the day is done. It is done. Yeah. I can get rid of that. And I'm gonna go home, show you what I got, and go from there. I'm not sure. I gotta work in my spare room today. Yeah, getting it all cleared out, completely cleared out. That's where the spare fridge is. Getting it completely cleared out, except for the fridge. I'm not moving the fridge out of that room. They're just gonna have to work around it. The whole entire ceiling's getting replaced. And then I have an idea. Oh, I hope it turns out the way I have it pictured in my mind. I'm gonna paint that room. It's gonna be so cool. Yeah. I'll show it to you. We'll get there at some point, but that's not gonna be in today's video. Not gonna be in today's video at all. Okay, see you when I get home. Okay, I'm home. Just got done writing down prices on everything, and I got meat prices right here. So here's my receipt. Here is my Fetch Rewards shirt that I did get with points that I earned by scanning these. If you would like to join Fetch Rewards, my code's in the description box below. You scan your first receipt, I get bonus points, so do you. After that, it's all yours. You can get all kinds of gift cards and shirts if you're interested in that sometime. Let's get started with the haul. First, I want to show you this parchment paper. So I've had the parchment paper that I have now that's almost gone. I've had for a long time, which I will show you. This is a 2-pack of parchment paper. The boxes, the size, each box has, it's 15 inches by 164 feet of parchment paper. That lasts me a long time. And the reason I know that is because I still have my old box right here. That's all I have left. The little cutter things coming off and everything. But I write on it. When I take the plastic wrap off of this, I'll write on these as well so I remember for next time. May 1st of 2018 was the last time I bought parchment paper. This was a 2-pack for $9.99. So now in 2026, they're $13.99. So they've gone up in price. Yes, they have. And let me set this over here. You can see this Arm & Hammer laundry detergent, and it was $14.89 for the 200 loads. So this actually smells really good. We like it. So I went ahead and got that, and I got my favorite, I call them fairy beads because they just remind me of something a fairy from a fairy garden would use if they were using laundry beads, see? And also because it's called Whimsical Wonder. That's just what it makes me think of. So these are fairy beads. Not really. They're actually downy laundry beads, scent beads. I love them. And this was actually on sale. So it's normally $13.99, but it was $3 off this time. So it was $10.99. And this is a big, it says it's 24.5 ounce or 1.5 pound container. So I grabbed 2 of those. I usually grab 2 whenever they're on sale. I also needed some Pine Sol, so I got some Pine Sol, and I was glad to see that it was in the flyer this month too. So it is on sale, $12.99, but it's $3 off, so it was $9.99 for these 2 bottles, and they are 60-ounce bottles, and it's the concentrated stuff. And I thought it said it on there somewhere. I don't know, but it is pretty concentrated. It doesn't take a whole lot in a mop bucket. So if that's what you're using it for, that's what I typically use it for, mostly. I did grab some Dawn Power Wash. We're on the last one right now, and it's starting to get pretty low. So this has the one right here plus 2 refills, and it was $12.99. So it says the starter kit plus 2 refills, 21.5 ounces each. So there's that. And I also grabbed another pack of paper plates. So I'm going to put these in I'm going to throw them in my laundry room. That's where my backup pantry is. And I think these will sit on top of the backup pantry just fine, or on top of my freezer, one or the other. And I think when I'm off, whenever I have my surgery, I'm going to be having a hysterectomy if you didn't know. I'm kind of doing kind of stock ups right now with that in mind. So yeah, these are regular $17.99, $4 off, so they were $13.99 for, is there 240? Yeah, 240 of the Dixie brand paper plates. So, and it's the smaller ones. It's the 8.5 inch ones, so it's not like the big ones that are, I think, 10.5 or something like that inches instead. But these are fine for what we use them for. I mean, they're fine even for a meal. But I'm going to put those up because that way we won't have to worry about as many dishes, and that's going to help with my stress level too. So I'm keeping that in mind. And I am on my last stick of deodorant. So I grabbed this 4-pack of the cucumber and cactus water Dove deodorant and $16.99 for this. I really like this deodorant. It works really well and it smells nice. It smells really nice. So this 4-pack will last me a while. And I'm on my last one right now, and it has just enough in there to where after I use it a couple more times, it's going to be like trying to fall out of there, and I'm going to have to keep pushing it down in. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I like to have one in my bedroom and one in the bathroom. And I only have one in my bedroom, and the one in the bathroom's a Suave one that I happen to have in my drawer. So I'm like, yeah, I'll throw it in the bathroom, I guess. Whatever. I always get dressed in my bedroom, so I use the one in my bedroom more. Okay, $12.99 for these foil pans. This is the 11 3/4 by 9 3/8 by 2 inches deep, 2 and 5/16 of an inch deep. So yeah, it's 11 3/4 inches, 9 3/8 inches, like this. So these are decent sized, and I am going to be doing some freezer prep coming up for some freezer stuff that I'm going to get ready also to have it done for my surgery. And if we don't use them all during that time, it's not a big deal. We'll use them either way. So yeah, these are just really nice to have. I have a few left, but I thought, let me just grab another pack. That way I'm sure to have plenty and I don't have to worry about it. And also I grabbed, let me move this deodorant over here. Maybe you can see these from there. The big box of baby wipes, the Kirkland unscented baby wipes. There's 900 wipes in this box right here. There's 9 packages of 100. And their regular price, $19.99, but they were $4 off, so it was $15.99. I think that's a really good price for 9 packages of 100. And these are a good size. They're not huge, but they're also not real small either. They're a decent baby wipe. And of course we keep those in the bathroom, and we use them for what you would imagine we would use them for. And I also like to, once in a while, just grab one and just like wipe down the sink and stuff like that. Just kind of give a quick wipe down in between cleanings. So yeah, I mean, I know it's not like a sanitizing or deodorizing thing, but it works for a quick in-between thing. You know what I mean? So there's that. And I also use those. I always have a pack in the craft room. I'll use those for whenever I'm painting, or like when I painted the kitchen, I had a pack of wipes right next to me all the time. And I was glad I did. So yeah, it's just nice to have when you're, you know, doing stuff with crafts or whatever, which I don't do often enough. I need to get myself together so I can craft every now and then, because that's what I like to do. Yeah. Okay, so let me get the stuff I'm just going to shove all this stuff out of my way so I can get the cold stuff done and get the cold stuff actually put away. Be right back. Okay, I just kind of threw everything over here, grabbed one of my insulated bags and just plopped it down sideways so I could grab stuff out and show you. So let's start with this ground beef. I got 2 packages of this ground beef. This is, I should have put my glasses on for this one, 5.59 pounds. It's $5.99 per pound. And this was, I wrote it so I could actually read it without glasses, $33.48 for this package of ground beef, 5.5 pounds of ground beef. The other package, I got 2 packages. Here's the other one. And it is exactly the same size and exactly the same price. So I double bag these because they can get a little messy in the fridge, and these are just going to go straight into the spare fridge. I'm going to put these in this bag right here in front of me, back in the insulated bag, and I'm just going to tote those into the spare fridge. And it's getting cooked up tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big one. We're going to be doing a big old food prep tomorrow. That's going to be a different video, obviously, but yeah. I also grabbed some eggs, the 2 dozen eggs. They did go up in price. They were $5.29, and I think they were like $4.14 maybe last time. Yeah. So they did go up in price. Eggs went up. Come on, man. Okay. Anyway, let's do. I like to have a pair of scissors over here when I have a Costco haul too, because I was cutting all the packages open and putting things away. I like to put away just a certain way, you know. The Chobani 20 grams protein yogurts, and it is a 16 pack, and it has, where's the flavors? I did this last time. It has 4 vanillas, 4 cherry berries, 4 mangoes, and 4 raspberry lemons. I love them all. They are all so good. $18.99 for this. So not real cheap, but there are 16 of them in here, and I eat one of those every evening. So I got 2 of them last time, so John could feel free to eat them too. Well, then he said at the time he was barely able to use his hand that he had surgery on, and he said, I can't really eat yogurt very well because I can't, he couldn't grip with it. He's getting a lot better at gripping things with his hand that he had surgery on now, but he still can't grip things very tight. He said, I can't grip it and eat it with my left hand because he's right-handed. He says, I can't grip it good enough to actually eat it. So he wasn't eating them. So anyway, there's still like 4 of them left, I think, something like that. But went ahead and got some of those. And oopsie, I did grab $9.59 for this 4 pounds of butter, the Kirkland butter. And I'm always so excited to see this because they don't always have it. This Good Culture cottage cheese, I love it. I love it. Yes, it is so good. And it's got great macros, $7.39. I got 2 of them. Got 2 of them last time and the time before. Not a bit of it goes to waste. I eat it every day. So, and it has, see, I should have had my glasses. I should have kept my glasses on. So per half cup, or 110 grams, it has 90 calories, 2 grams of fat, 4 carbs, and 14 grams of protein. So, and the ingredients, what's the ingredients? Oh, like I'm gonna be able to even see where they are. Okay, the ingredients are skim milk, whole milk, cream, sea salt, live and active cultures. That's it. So, yeah, and it is so good. I really, really like it. It's a small curd. I usually don't like a small curd, but this is just good. I love it. Anyway, I grabbed some of this white queso, $8.99 for this, and it is a, holy cow, why didn't I get it's a 32-ounce container. This stuff is absolutely delicious. Everybody loves this. So that will disappear rather quickly. It won't take too terribly long. And yeah, I showed you all this over here. So we've got 2, let's see, hold on. Yeah, 2.5 pound bags. So a total of 5 pounds of shredded cheddar jack. Yeah, cheddar jack cheese. And it was $13.59 for the 5 pounds of this. I'll put this in the spare fridge too. We still have a little bit left in here in the main fridge, in the kitchen fridge. And it's $12.99 for the 5 pounds of mozzarella cheese. Some of that's gonna be used for some food prep as well. And yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into this bag right here. We got the 48 ounce or 3 pound bag of the Real Good chicken. And it is real good. $14.59 for this. And we also grabbed, this was Katie's request for some of these Purdue panko breaded chicken breast nuggets. They're actually pretty good. And it's got, how much is in here? This is the 5 pound bag, and it was $13.99. That is a pretty good price for this. So if he wants it for a snack or a meal, honestly, he's been eating them for breakfast, and I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that. So yeah, he can have those whenever he wants. He just puts them in the air fryer, and he really likes that kind. He likes this kind pretty well too. This Kirkland lightly breaded chicken breast chunks. This stuff is really, really good. It's really good. And this is a, where does it say the size? Down here somewhere. I didn't have that part. I wasn't prepared with. This is a 4 pound bag of chicken breast chunks, the Kirkland brand. Very good. I recommend them. And it is $15.49 for that. None of this was on sale at all. So we got the bag of char grilled chipotle seasoned chicken. It's just in a bag like this. That's what it looks like. I got it once before. It is absolutely delicious. I love it on a wrap. You could make like rice bowls and put this in it. You could do so much with this. You could put it in casseroles or soup or whatever. Honestly, this is so good. And I was a little leery of it when I first bought it because I thought, oh, I hope it doesn't have like a bunch of fat and nasty in it. It doesn't. It is amazing, good, delicious. This is a 2-pound bag. So last time I just put it all in a container and stuck it in the fridge. This time I'm going to put half of it in the freezer, half of it in the fridge. And that was, for the 2-pound bag of that, it was $11.99. So not bad. Not bad at all. And last but certainly not least, for the frozen stuff. We got more. But the frozen stuff. The thin sliced chicken breast. This is a 10-pound bag, $29.99 for this. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. Where is it? Yeah, $29.99 for this. And I love this mostly because I love the thickness of it. It says thin slice, but they're not super thin. I think they're perfect. And there is hardly anything to trim off of this because I don't like any kind of fat or crud on my chicken breast. So there is barely anything. Sometimes there's nothing at all that needs trimmed off of it. So, and there is the end of that bag. I'm just going to throw everything back in here so I can tote it into the freezer, get this cold stuff put up real quick, and I will be back again. I'm just going to say, this bag of the chipotle chicken says that it is 907 grams. I'm weighing it on my scale and it's coming up to 952 grams. So there you go. These people are big on saying that stores are ripping them off by having, actually, the packages don't weigh what they say they weigh. So John wants me to check everything. I'm like, I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not. But I checked this because I want to put half of it into a container for the freezer. Okay. Let me also show it to you what it looks like outside of that bag. It is so good. It has the perfect char grilled flavor. It's seasoned perfectly. It's just a teeny tiny bit of spice, but not much at all. I'm telling you, this stuff is absolutely delicious. And it's good cold. It's cold right now. And it's wonderful. So good. Okay, got that stuff all put away. And to go with that white queso dip, it's a white queso with green chilies, and it's just got such a wonderful flavor. I picked up some of these tortilla strips. This is a huge bag of tortilla strips. This is a 3-pound bag or a 48-ounce bag of tortilla strips, and they are so good. John loves these too. And we also have salsa that I got at Aldi the other day. I have an Aldi haul that was posted. Was that my last video? I think maybe, I don't recall exactly, but it was very recent. And this is wonderful with salsa, and it'll be so good with that white queso. Yeah, with the green chilies in it. $4.99 for this bag. I think that is an excellent price for this, and they are delicious. And they stay fresh for a long time in that bag. You just cut the top off and roll it down. And once you get down in there a little bit further, I always cut a little bit more off and roll it down, put a little chip clip on. I'll show you my chip clips. I'll show you my chip clips right here. Clothespin, just a clothespin. That's what we use for chip clips. They work wonderful. Oh, and this is what I did with my parchment paper. So I labeled it with today's date. I put that it is a 2-pack and the price is $13.99. And I wrote that on both of them. So, oh, Max, don't knock my bags down. I have them stacked up right there to take back out. Okay. So anyway, I'll get that put away. We have Ritz crackers and $10.29 for 18 stacks of Ritz. And that's a popular snack around here. Just Ritz crackers with cheese on them, with pepperoni on them, with nothing on them. Peanut butter, it's a nice snack. So, and as you can see, I did get 4 of the big coffee mates, and this is the 56 ounce or 3.5 pound container of coffee mate, and it is $8.39 for this. So I got 4 of those, so we'll be stocked up on that for a little while. Probably not as long as you think, but we'll be stocked up. The 24 ounce Parmesan cheese, we ran completely out this time. So I actually ran out to Dollar General and got some a couple nights ago, because it was last night, actually, just last night, because I made some chicken. That's my last video. It was that one with the Kinder's chicken. It was garlic and herb. It was so good, but I'm like, oh my gosh, Parmesan cheese would take this just over the top. And I thought it sounded so good on it that I actually went and got some. So it was like a garlic parm. Oh my gosh, I was right. It took it over the top. It was so good. Yeah, check that video out for sure if you want to know what I'm talking about. So $9.59 for this though. And it is the 24 ounce size. I got 2 of those. Since we ran completely out, we have the Dollar General. That's just a smaller container. And it's the Clover Valley or whatever the brand. It's a Dollar General brand. I just got that one. And we have that one to use through first, and then we'll have these on hand as well. And I also got some more Worcestershire sauce, and $9.29 for this, just to have it on hand when we use a lot of Worcestershire sauce on things. So just to have it on hand. So yeah, $10.89 for this pepperoni. Did I say it was $9.29 for the Worcestershire sauce? It's 2 20 ounce bottles, and it's the Liam Perrins kind. $10.89 for this pepperoni, and this is a 2-pack, and it's two 32 ounce packages, two 2-pound packages. Yeah, they both say 2 pounds on them. So 2 of the 2-pound packages of Hormel pepperoni, just the regular sliced. They really like the thick sliced, but I just got this time because I think it's a good price. So they can have that. It's one of the things they can have on their Ritz crackers, some cheese or whatever. $8.99 for the bacon crumbles, and this is the 1.25 pound package, or the 20 ounce package of bacon crumbles. So bacon crumbles are better, if you didn't know, the real bacon, and this is real bacon. They are a lot better if you just put them in a little skillet and just fry them up really quick before you put them on something. That makes them really good. Yeah, it really does. I don't like these just to dump them on something, put them on a salad or something. I don't like the texture of them, so it's like, ew. They're kind of hard, and I don't know. I just don't like them. So anyway, but if you put them in a skillet and brown them up a little bit first, yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's what we're talking about. I showed you the chips, showed you all this. I'm just looking around real quick because I think this is the last couple things here that I'm going to show you. I got these last time I went to Costco, and they were absolutely requested to get again. Huge hit. I tried one. I just had a half of one, and I was happy. And let me just tell you, these are absolutely delicious. Delicious. These are cranberry orange muffins. Cranberry orange muffin cream cake. These are so delicious. And oh my gosh, yeah. So anyway, there's 8 of them in there, and it was $6.99. And I also got another package this time, and this is the vanilla chocolate chip muffins. The vanilla chocolate chip muffin cream cake is what it says. So I grabbed these, and I thought maybe Chase might even want to take some of these home with him. So this is also an 8-pack for $6.99. He wasn't interested in the orange cranberry ones, but I think he might be interested in these. He's not big on chocolate. They also had like the double chocolate or triple chocolate ones or something like that with chocolate chips in them. But I got this kind because I thought maybe Chase might like them, because it kind of reminds me of a chocolate chip cookie, and he does like those. So, but he doesn't like a chocolate cake type thing or a chocolate muffin. So anyway, yeah, that is everything. So thanks so much for hanging out with me and watching this haul. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.